Hi, I'm Haley with K-Learn Classroom TV, and I'm here with Mrs. Wagmeister. How long have you been teaching art classes for?
Well, I've actually been in the Sioux Falls School District for 13 years. The last 10 years I've been here at Lincoln teaching art. 2 years of that 13 I was actually outside my area teaching language arts and literature and below-level reading.
What inspired you to become an art teacher?
Well, I got to start at education a little later in life. I was actually in the business sector for quite a while, working with credit card and banking industry. And I found that a lot of times I would end up in the training area, and I loved it, I enjoyed it. And so when I decided to go back to college, I thought, well, what do I really like? What do I want to get up and enjoy doing each day? And I loved art, and I loved teaching and training, so I went into education, art education.
How long were you actually in the business aspect?
I didn't start teaching until I was 36, and so I was in the business area for quite a while. I was, bank teller and worked with credit card operations, and so it was.
Is drawing class more than just drawing with a pencil?
Yes. Drawing class, anybody can pick up a pencil and draw, but what we teach in drawing class is really getting so that you can draw and make it look like what you're trying to draw. And so it's really taking a look at proportion, measurement, angle, studying what you're drawing, and then creating it so that it looks like what you're trying to do. In the end, that's what you really want to do.
When did you become interested in art? You kind of already answered that.
Well, the amazing part of it is I never had art in high school. In school at all, in elementary you did, but in high school I went to a small town, didn't have art, but I did have a friend who doodled a lot, and so when we would hang out, I doodled with her and just kept doing it. And so the first art class I literally took was in college when I was out of high school, and so it was enjoyable, and so that's, it's been a lifelong love of mine, but I hadn't really had formal training in school.
Which college did you go to when you took your art classes?
Well, the first, out of high school, I took some classes at SDSU, and then actually came down here and graduated from Stewart's School of Hair Design. And
been around.
And then I started working in banking and in that industry, and then I went back and got my actual degree from USF, which was Sioux Falls College at that time, and then just recently got my master's from SDSU.
Is there a prerequisite for drawing or painting classes?
For Drawing 1, no. Drawing 1 is an entry-level class, and so is Fundamentals of Design. They're both entry-level classes. They're to kind of give you an idea of what you might find interesting in art so that you can expand into Drawing 2 or possibly painting. And when you get to painting, yes, the prerequisite is design or drawing, but what I find the kids that do the best are the ones that have had drawing, because you do have to draw what you're going to paint. So.
Yeah. Okay. What is the most frustrating part of your day?
I have to say the most frustrating part of my day would be the kids that are gone, because you have a certain amount of ground you have to cover each day, and when the kids are gone, they may miss 1, 2, 3, sometimes more. And for those kids that are there each day, you need to stop and reteach. And those kids kind of, I don't want to say get bored, but it is, a lot of review. And then the kids that are gone never get that good job you do with the speech and the things that you go through and that you demonstrate. So that's the most frustrating part of my day.
What's the most exciting part of your day?
The most exciting part of my day is when the kids have that light bulb moment, and all of a sudden they've been struggling, and all of a sudden they go, I get this, and the look on their face and the joy that they have and just suddenly getting it is great. It makes it worthwhile.
What kinds of careers are there for someone interested in the art?
Lincoln's really good. We've got a wide variety of classes that you can take. We've got Fundamentals of Design and Drawing 1, like I said, that are entry-level classes. They deal with a little bit of clay, a little bit of drawing, a little bit of painting. And so from that, you may find that you want to go into more of clay, so you could go into 3D construction. If you like painting, then you could go into painting 1 and 2. If you like the drawing part, go into drawing. There's photography, and then we also offer graphics, which gives you a little bit of animation and a little bit of the computer end of it. So basically, if you find any parts of that interesting, then you could go into graphic design, you could go into computer animation, go to work for Disney, and you could become, an artist. You could go into fashion design. There's even some schools in Minneapolis that actually offer artistic culinary. So, you know, there's just a wide variety. And the best thing I could tell is if you like art, if there's an area you love, the internet is a great resource. So is your art teacher. Talk to them. They can help you find some areas to check out.
Okay, thank you. Signing off of K-Learn, thank you again, Ms. Wagmeister. Bye.